Hello YouTube, welcome back to Tommy's Gaming Channel. I'm your host Tommy KM. In today's video, what I would like to talk to you guys a little bit about. This video, I would like to give you guys some tips and tricks if you guys are ever planning to listen to Louisville radio channels during this time of the Louisville Mohammad Ali fire. So if I go here to Louisville area and I click on that, so what they got, this is like all over on this, okay? So the first thing that I recommend you guys put down is this 800 frequency right here. And then some also that I recommend you guys download is this right here, this talk group, okay? So that talk group right there will let you guys listen to like whatever that's important, like with UOFL Health, which is right here. They are at what's called a code gray, which a code gray is their most highest level of expertise on their radio traffic. So another thing also, and this is the biggest thing also, so if I click on Louisville, and we click on that one, that's the Clark County Airport. I gotta get this down. So if we go on down, we click on Louisville International Airport, Stanford Field. Okay, so the main radio frequencies, okay? So the main radio frequencies would be tower, ground, and approach, because an approach would be a good one, because all those are right now going to tell you what's going on. And if there is like any flights inbound or like going back to the gates, I would recommend you guys download some of these. But this is the biggest thing. So going on down here, you guys see that all three of those all use DMR radios. So that means you guys will have to get a radio like the DM1701 or like one of those radios. So also like going on down like aerial in route, you guys got warehouse radios. And down here, this is the UPS World Port. So right now, this aircraft on here, I'm going to show you guys that. So that right there is WHAS 11 News. So this is the information we have. UPS 2976 crashed around 5:15. Depart from Louisville Airport heading to in Honolulu. FAA and NTSB will investigate. Information is permanently. So if we go down here, so you guys see they got ramp control, they got all this stuff you guys can listen to. Now, if we go back to like Jefferson County, and they have like this mutual aid channel. Now with anything like that, with mutual aid and stuff, that right there, I recommend you guys download. Now this Jewish Health, that would probably be a good frequency, but here's all the Jewish hospital radio frequencies. So they got like all those right there, which is really good. Now on the US, they got another good one is like several different TV stations are playing this right now. So if we go here to Brevard County, you guys see that Florida Power and Light. but they are going to transfer over to this radio system. But I think they already have with some of these. You see East right there? That's the one where Cocoa Beach uses their radios. So going on down to Cocoa Beach, they got police dispatch primary, police TAC, fire TAC 50, and fire admin. So what they also got, and this is the interesting thing. So the other day, I heard some on teletype, which is their automatic radio system. So on their teletype, they asked for all these ones right here, BFR, be transported to another channel. So that means they got air offs. Now look at that. That right there is the smoke that's happening right now in the Louisville area. So pretty much all that right there is because of that thing. So you see where those red lines are? That's where the shelter in place is. Now over here's where like a horseshoe is, and you guys see that there's just like a little bit of smoke heading that way. So also on this, with this smoke, you guys see like all that rain. That's not rain. That's smoke. Okay, so all that smoke, all that is going to be compressed into an alarming radio channel. So right now, the approach, the departure, any of those. So that right there is like what the wind gusts look like. So they got a south wind, and they got 19, 21, 22, all the way up to 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and the other clock, which is really kind of interesting. So this all right here is because of those wildfires that is right now happening in Louisville, Kentucky. But luckily we learned that right there was from the one of their aircraft. So we already know what the plane number is. We already know that the FAA is going to do their job. So you see right now, that's the runway. So with all that smoke right there, that is because of that right there. So with that being said, they got like so much stuff they gotta do. They gotta go clear all that smoke, maybe tomorrow, and then they gotta pick up all the debris and bring it back to the FAA Louisville location, and then they got to figure out where the FAA local location is so they can like do that. And by all means, I'm trying not to make this kind of video, but this right here is our local news right now. So if you guys are new to my channel, I recommend you guys hit that subscribe button, ding that notification bell so you guys will not miss out on any videos. And thank you guys very much for watching my videos. And I'm gonna wait a few more minutes and see what happens on the news. So this right here is what the Louisville news is. This is all over Louisville news. So they got news on this on WLKY, Way 3, WDRB and WHAS 11. So all you guys got to do is like, I'm going to go back for a minute and show you. Let's just say you guys are waiting to watch this traffic on this. So they got videos like right there. They got like that tape on. They got this from WHAS 11. They got this one from that one. They got this from WA3. They got right here this MD11 from Arizona Family. So if ever a doubt, if you guys want to watch this, and I recommend you guys watch this because if you guys don't know about aircrafts and you guys don't know if your guys' aircraft's going to be safe, this is the only way for you guys to watch if your flight or if your family is on those flights. So luckily right now they have not gave any names out. So right now we are in the clear, okay? So with that being said, with that being in the clear, we just gotta wait and just find out like what's gonna happen. All right, guys, that's it. Have a great day, you guys. In YouTube, I will see you guys back here tomorrow, early morning.